Art Perspectives, a show about the arts and culture scene in your community. We'll be visiting 4 Wyoming communities to learn how a Wyoming Arts Council grant program helps jumpstart creative ideas. The Community Arts Partners Grant Program was created to support innovative and creative collaborations anchored by the arts that promote economic development in Wyoming communities. We'll stroll along a Jackson Hole walkway lined with wildlife sculptures. Let's get our creative spirits moving.
The stunningly beautiful community of Jackson, Wyoming sits at 6,500 feet above sea level with a population of 8,452. Jackson is a town rich with pride and appreciation of its unique scenic beauty, its unique wildlife populations combined with a creative culture that is second to none per capita. Its culture is deep with Western heritage as reflected in the many art galleries around the famous town square. The National Museum of Wildlife Art is continually striving to entice people up onto their beautiful mountaintop, and in doing so, this CAP grant included the planning stages for the Community Sculpture Trail.
With our museum, we've been working closely with the Jackson Hole Community Pathways people, because one of the nice things about the timing of our sculpture trail is it's coinciding pretty closely with the completion of this next section of the community pathway that goes from the north end of the town of Jackson all the way up right past our museum.
In addition to the Community Sculpture Trail, public art discussions and information gathering sessions were held throughout the community.
We've gotten to have some close collaborations with Carrie Geraci, who's with the Jackson Hole Public Art Initiative. And because of getting this funding from the Wyoming Arts Council, we were able initially to get in on some meetings with her, and she directed us to other people.
We're all about collaboration and raising the visibility of arts in the community. And I was brought in to help the museum with outreach to the community in learning more about what the community's expectations, desires, visions were for the new sculpture trail.
So with her help, we were able to get some custom-made bike racks from a local artist, Ben Roth, in place.
I think Ben Roth is a really fantastic example of a local artist who's been able to grow professionally through his work here at the museum. His bike racks are fantastic. He came and sketched from paintings in the collection and translated those into the fantastic bear and fox and raven bike racks that are now at the top and the base. But
one of the projects that this Wyoming Arts Council grant allowed us to do was a first Sunday celebration with snow sculpture last March. So we did it the first Sunday in March, and we had a local band called Waist Deep. We had a local artist, Ben Roth, come up, and we made this huge block of snow. And it also brought our staff community together to figure out how to make this block of snow. And we had the curators out there tromping down the snow in this wooden form. And then the wooden form comes off, and you have this beautiful 10-foot tall chunk of snow. And Ben Roth came up and worked for over a 3-day period of time and carved this beautiful polar bear.
But we want another type of experience, and I think that's throughout the country right now, people, organizations who aren't listening to their community, to their constituents, their future patrons are going to be in trouble. And so hats off to the museum. They've really listened, and this project is just a beautiful expression of we want to be with you when you take these new steps toward investing in the arts, and we're going to give you this gift of experiencing it on your own terms in a free and accessible atmosphere. And I think that's very forward-looking.
The community of Jackson is on fire to increase its presence in the public art realm.
The Community Arts Partners Grant Program jumpstarts ideas. The Wyoming Arts Council encourages arts partnerships for community building. Community collaborations that integrate creative approaches into civic engagement, project planning, and use of public spaces use the arts to enhance economic opportunity and improve the quality of life. Thanks for joining us for this episode of Art Perspectives.